Keis and I are heading to the art centre, and then we're off to see some art locations around Bangkok. There is going to be some legal graffiti in this, so if that's not your thing, perhaps click away now. Keis and I, we're going to harp back to our heyday, back in our teens and 20s, when we did artwork around Sydney, Australia. And today, we're going to crack out the spray tins, see if we still have that old can control. Now this is a location in the heart of Bangkok in Ratchathewi, and it is called the Graffiti Park. Anyone can come and paint. But when you do this sort of thing, you have to be conscious of, well, there's a hierarchy, all right? And it's based on legacy, time spent in the art community, and quality of work. So you want to be very careful about where you paint, and if you're going to paint over someone else's work, you best be sure that you're better than them and bigger than them.
Always had a way to make it work and find another route.
Now I've brought some paint up from Pattaya, but Keis, he needs to go to the paint store. In my youth as a graffiti artist, it took me to some very strange places, some grimy places.
Way to make it work and find another route.
And graffiti has taken me to some upmarket places as well. To buy our paint today, we are going into the Bangkok Arts and Culture Centre. Is this us? BKK Graffiti. Salty Cup. Check out.
2017.
So paint here is an outrageous price. What did you just pay?
2,000 baht.
2,000 baht? Yeah, it's probably on par with Australian prices.
10 bucks a can, was it?
Yeah. That's what it is in Australia. But before we can start painting, I need to eat some breakfast. Curry cup. I'll have 3. Green curry cup, and dang, red. Cup. Eating at MBK, 65 baht. Look at that.
It's the money. It's the money, it's the money, yeah. It's the money, it's the money, it's the
This purple and pink one behind me says C, and it says from Germany to Bangkok. So whoever painted that has come from Germany. This is a park in Bangkok that people come from all over the world to paint. No, they don't come from all over the world to paint specifically this place. But if they're here, then this is one of the locations that they can paint. I saw in one of Adam's comments a few months ago, someone had left I'd been in the background of one of his videos, and someone left a comment saying, oh, there's that Sam guy. I unsubscribed from him because he did some painting in Thailand. I don't know what generation he's from, but the guys I looked up to, my graffiti art heroes were born in the 40s and 50s.
Do you think graffiti art is an art form?
Oh, I mean, it's definitely art. I don't really think there's any question about that. I think it fits the definition of art by anybody's standard.
It was like people working together to pull off something that they wanted to do. It takes community, camaraderie.
It takes a lot of dedication and passion to do that.
I mean, because graffiti is all about getting up, as you know.
Those guys that I still look up to now, who are probably in their 70s now, in the 1980s, they were forging this culture from the ground up in New York. And they thought it was cool then. I thought it was cool when I was 16, and I still think it's cool now. I know some of our subscribers were born in the 40s and 50s. If you weren't doing graffiti in the 80s, what were you doing? That's my question. Where were you? Why weren't you there? Moscow? All over the world.
Sleeping in these studios and waking up at 7, took the train to college. One semester was enough. I told my mom I got a different plan. I know that she was worried, but I kept my promise. Got the coins coming in once I checked the Sonics. Bank accounts emptied out, I had to thug it out. Always had a way to make it work and find another route. If they don't credit me, I'm checking out.
Hi guys that were watching, they're going to get us some water. What legends!
Spare me, it's whack. I bear my soul on these tracks. I never did it for a bag or a plaque. Just want the mirror man to smile when he stare at me back. It's like 3 a.m. and BK with a spliff. Thinking about if this is worth all the risk. Is this as far as we get? Hey, I hope it isn't, cause you know I'm trying to get it. Been disguising every limit, baby. Hey, I wasn't fine, but I'm always showing up on time. Put that on mine. Hey, been through the grind since my hands was to the sky. I'll be damned if I don't fly.
What's Keis doing up there? You'll see he went over accidentally over someone else's piece. And being the nice guy that he is, he's fixing it up.
Fly, hey. I made a living off of slinging these words, so there's no limits on to what I deserve. If you play me, then it's not my concern. Larry David, you get kicked to the curb. Need me a ring, even if I have to travel to the middle of earth. I always been a man of my word.
Well done. We have a goneadrift on this side and a Keis one on that side. We had lots of Thai people in the park come past and ask questions. It always surprises me in Bangkok how much English is spoken here compared to back home. We met this cool little dude. I won't say his name, but he's in high school. He's come down with some paint in his school uniform after school to paint. He reminds me of myself so much. He's asking all the right questions like, oh, can you have a look at my book? Like, what do you think of this sketch? What do you think about this letter, that letter form? Fluent English, wants to go and study university in Melbourne. The big question is, guys, who won today? Whose is better? Please leave a comment. Say Keis if you think Keis is better. If you think Gone is better, leave a comment saying Gone. In terms of the usage of the space, I think Adam won outright. In fact, I think he won in every aspect.
Painting on stairs is not fun.
Yeah.